Hello, this is Radhika Gopinath Das again, and today we will talk about ideal career management. So, most people think of a career ladder like this. They are an engineer, they'll become a senior engineer, a manager, a senior manager, director, senior director, GM, and potentially VP, or CDO, or CEO, or CIO, one of those C suite. But before you become an engineer or a business person, you have to go through college debt. You have to sacrifice your youth and studies, trouble parents for money, struggle after birth, and even before birth, suffer in the mummy's womb in a tight compartment for 9 months. And there is no guarantee that after you achieve success, you are in good shape because there was one Microsoft GM who died at his desk. So when you reach the pinnacle of success, that's probably when you are ready to leave your body. Reality of career is more like this. There is no linear growth. There is a maze with ups and downs. There are layoffs and signing bonuses, stock options and company going bankrupt, stinking bosses and failed deadlines. With all of this, career is rarely linear. It is highly non-linear. Many ups, some downs, sometimes just getting flat out kicked out of a company and not being able to do anything. There are different modes and careers in different modes. Mode of goodness teaches people to be calm and contented and intellectual. Mode of passion is where America is right now. Stress on leadership and management and executive management and research and governance and politics and financial advisors and all kinds of things where money, name, fame are very prominent. These professions pay you very well, but they will also kill you very fast. People in the mode of goodness professions live something like 80 plus years, and people in mode of passion typically live a decade less, maybe around 65, 70. They are ready to leave. And then mode of ignorance professions like a cyber crook or a terrorist or pornography, a slaughterhouse worker, or a financial market like stock market advisor, who will usually give wrong advice because they themselves don't know what's going to happen. So they take your hard earned money and do something with it for their commission. So, of all these careers, the emphasis should be on mode of goodness careers like a religious leader, for example, or a creative person like a painter, here Jadurani or Shamarani Mataji, or a specialist like a stone carver for a temple, where your skills are always in demand. You may get less, but you have ultimate satisfaction in your job and in your life. So, work career is a part of the overall life career. People think that work is everything. So, we are typically clueless in high school. In college, we struggle with debt, struggle with grades, struggle with bad habits like smoking, drinking, running after the opposite sex or increasingly after the same sex. Then comes potentially marriage. There is a little bit of illusion of happiness in marriage. So some people get married before work, but mostly once they find a job. And what is work? It basically sucks your blood. The manager will try to get as much as possible for as little of pay that you are given. Even if you are getting, say, 400K a year in Amazon, they won't give you 400K unless you are bringing in a million worth of revenue, directly or indirectly. Then come kids. Kids are fun when they're young, but as soon as they touch the teenage, they can be a mixed bag, and some of them will trouble you a lot. Then comes retirement. Body has less energy. It's almost too late to do any kind of spiritual activities. Then comes sickness, at which point devotion to Lord Krishna becomes very difficult, or any of the devatas or gurus becomes difficult. And then comes death. And at that point, we are ready for the next body if the purification of the soul is incomplete. So each one of us is a soul, and we transmigrate millions of lifetimes, whether you like it or not, whether you believe in or not. So unless the soul is purified and ready for liberation, we take birth again. So in reality, devotion to God is possible only like for about 15 years max. So you have a very small window. So work career is a part of life career, as we discussed. And life career is a part of a multi-lifetime career. So we do the same old stuff again and again and again and again, millions of lifetimes. So we rinse and repeat the same things. It is said in the Shastra, Punasharvana Charvananam, chewing the chewed. So whatever you are doing this lifetime, you have done in the last lifetime and the millions of lifetimes before, like going to school and college and marriage and work and kids and retirement and sickness and death. The same old thing is going on. So this is called the multi-lifetime career. And the only thing that you are carrying from life to life is some memories in an infinite cloud-based memory storage. So the way you behave in this lifetime is a sum total of all the experiences for millions of lifetimes prior. Those are called vasanas and samskaras. Vasanas typically are called negative memories, and samskaras are positive memories, like Upanayanam samskara or Vivaha samskara, or even when the body is, without the soul, death, Dahana samskara. So those are positive memories. So these positive and negative memories carry on for life after life for many, 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 many lifetimes. And souls are being recycled millions of times. So sometimes from earth we go to heaven, from there we get to liberation. Sometimes we get liberation directly from earth. But it all started with our initial fall from the spiritual world, where we were playing with God. But somehow or the other, we got a little attitude problem and we fought with God and we came down. Sometimes directly to earth, but more likely through the layers of heavens and finally to earth. And from there, if we are attracted to our forefathers during time of death, many people are. So after death, we may go to the planets of forefathers, or we might fall down to hell. But hell is not permanent either. From hell, you might come back to earth, and from earth, you can get final liberation. So this is like a Ferris wheel in Six Flags, going up and down and up and down. So there are some nice pictures on the right. The picture of the heaven devatas from the Angkor Wat temple in Cambodia. A picture of various faces, millions of different faces. We don't always come in the same type of body. Sometimes in Chinese, sometimes in American body, sometimes in Indian body, sometimes in Fijian body, sometimes in South African body. Keeps on going. Sometimes in animal bodies, sometimes in plant bodies, sometimes in bug bodies, in amoeba. The list goes on and on. 8.4 million species to be precise. And then time to time, we may end up in hell, beaten black and blue. But then that is only temporary and we come back to our earthly position again after that. So death is the final relief from career planning. That's what people think. No, it's to be followed by birth again. Punarapi maranam, punarapi jananam, punarapi janani jatare shayanam, as Shankaracharya says. So, how to get out of this cycle? Let's ask the creator of this cycle. Hare Krishna. Until next time, see you then.